everyone. Welcome back to the Patreon feed. Ooh.
How do Australians people say hello? Oi!
Oi, Mr. You me dad.
There we go. That's the one.
So this is our first bonus episode of December, and what says the holiday season more than a show about some ooky spooky supernatural things?
Nothing says happy holidays like the first episode being about dead children.
So, yes, as you are alluding to, we are talking about So Weird this month.
Oh my god, we're just so weird, guys.
This show was so weird. It was so quirky. It just wasn't like the other girls. And we'll get into that as to
she was different.
Because it was a little bit different. So, because we've talked about, you know, Flash Forward, a comedy. We've talked about Bug Juice, a reality show.
Another comedy.
We talked about the famous Jet Jackson, which according to Wikipedia is listed as a comedy. I guess an action comedy, you could say. Not really a drama.
There's not really action in it.
Even though Miss Coretta did go off about Rosa Parks in that one episode that I watched.
Anna Karenina.
But then there was So Weird, which
was weird.
It was so weird, which is the first drama for Disney Channel, and one of their last because I guess maybe just kids didn't want drama.
They said kids don't want to be fucking scared, and I beg to differ.
So, according to like the Disney Channel Wikipedia, it says that technically there was a show called The Secret of Lost Creek that was a drama that aired in 92, and then there was a show called Emerald Cove that aired in 93 that was also a drama. But if we're going in the terms
why is there so much drama?
Those were the only two, and then So Weird, and then another one that we will talk about either next month or the month after. Can't remember which order it's in. But if we're going to the list of like Flash Forward was the first original Disney show, which is what we've been doing for the Patreon because it's what Disney Channel considers their first original show. They said, sorry, fucking Mickey Mouse Club. Not you guys.
Die.
Yes. So if we go by that, then this was Disney Channel's first drama and their second to last.
Word.
So Weird is a television series that aired on the Disney Channel as a mid-season replacement from January 18th, 1999 to September 28th, 2001.
What?
Because there were three seasons. Huh?
What does mid-season mean?
Mid-season, like instead of like a show starting in the fall, like it started in January. You know,
can't shows start whenever?
Huh?
Why can shows not? Is this school? Do shows air at a school schedule?
A lot of shows, it's definitely not like this anymore, obviously, and like there were exceptions here and there, but normally TV shows would begin in the fall. And that's why like there's like a specific season called like pilot season where a lot of kids try to go get jobs and then they don't get jobs and they come back broke. But like there's like a season where there's like you film a pilot because you're going to do it enough months ahead to start filming a show if you get picked up. There used to be schedules to TV.
And now it is in the shitter.
And now you can kind of do whatever. Here, do you want the actual definition of a mid-season replacement? I know you do.
Yeah. Give it to me.
In American network television scheduling, a mid-season replacement is a television show that premieres in the second half of the traditional television season, usually between December and May. Mid-season replacements usually take place after a show that was in the fall schedule was canceled or put on hiatus. Outside factors such as an actor's family emergency or personal illness led to a delay in the program's debut. Blah, 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 blah. So, like I said, there was a television season. And now she's gone.
So TV used to be like school.
Well, like,
it used to start in the fall, and then it would take a break in the summertime.
And network TV is still like that. Like, if you look at, like, Abbott Elementary, The Goldbergs, the new season just started, like, September, which is fall. And then they'll do, like, the breaks every once in a while, like, no episode for, like, Thanksgiving or, you know, sometimes over winter break. There'll be a couple weeks where there's no new episodes. And then they usually finish off in the springtime, yes, just like school.
I do remember, because I would get so pressed. I would get so mad when I would watch TV and then it'd be like a rerun. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, why? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Why are we rerunning?
But I also don't know how much it would be interesting to look at as we continue to talk about all these shows. I don't know how much Disney Channel, like, stuck to that or not. If they, like, mostly premiered shows in the fall, except for exceptions like this one. Interesting to see. Who knows? We'll have to see. Anyways,
we'll have to see.
This series was shot in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Okay, the Colombians are here.
So, Canada. In the first 2 seasons, the series centered on the teenage Fiona Phillips, who toured with her rock star mom, Mackenzie Phillips. Well, that's the actor's name. Wow, why did they do that? So Fiona Phillips is played by Cara Delizia. The actor who plays Fiona is named Cara. But
okay, this show follows a girl named Fee and her rock star mom.
It's just confusing because they use the mom's last name for the mom's real life last name for this character's last name. It's just
Remember, anyone can contribute to Wikipedia.
Yo Holmes to Bel Air. It's like Will Smith using his own first name for the show. That similar thing. Okay, so the mom's name is actually Molly, played by Mackenzie Phillips. So she's touring with her rock star mom while encountering paranormal activity along the way. The series
that's what I was gonna say. That's what Disney Plus told me when I booted up this episode.
Yes. The series was compared to the Fox TV series The X-Files, since it took a darker tone than any other Disney Channel show at the time.
They literally showed corpses this episode. The first episode, and I saw at least 17 dead bodies.
They literally open it by saying, I'm sure you've heard about all these people that burned up in flames, but you didn't know about these people that sunk on a ship.
That burned up in water. Yeah.
For the third and final season, Disney replaced the actor who played Fiona because she wanted to pursue other projects outside of Disney. So they replaced her with actress Alex Johnson, who played Annie Thelen.
And a felon? Who played a felon?
And the show had 65 episodes.
And you know what happened? The show got canceled, so maybe you should have kept the one girl.
Well, no, remember Disney had that rule where they would only do like 65 episodes. And then they said,
oh shit, never mind.
They said, okay, now these kids are out. People want new stuff. They don't want to see Shia LaBeouf anymore. They don't want to see Hilary Duff anymore. They want Miley Cyrus and the new kids.
The Sprouse twins.
They want the Sprouse twins. And then they want the Sprouse twins again, but this time they're on a boat. And that's what they want.
And this time they want the bunk kids from Jessie, but now they're in bunks.
Yes.
And it's going to be called Bunks, and it's going to run for 27 seasons. 27 seasons and 13 movies, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So the show was created by Tom J. Asshole. I don't know who this is, but I did see, and maybe you saw at the end credits, that one of the producers is none other than Henry Winkler, Fonzie himself.
What the hell?
I had no idea that he produced this, so that was.
I had no idea he's into ghosts.
Okay, good for him.
Henry Winkler is into ghosts.
So season 1, begins by introducing the main characters, starting with the protagonist in the series, Fiona Phillips, who narrates an introduction to the episode's paranormal topic before the main title sequence.
She literally goes, "Hey guys, have you ever heard about the Chicago fire? Well, let me tell you about this thing." And then she goes on and proceeds to tell us about some fucking ass boat and how people drowned in this river.
Correct. And like, we'll get into more of what the episode is, but like later in the show, so it says, Fee faced 13 episodes worth of paranormal activity.
Paranormal activity?
Also encountered one powerful tulpa, a Bigfoot, angels, and more significantly, the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
I'm sorry. She went up against a tulpa?
What is that?
Do you know what a tulpa is?
No, I don't know.
A tulpa's like this.
Is.
A tulpa, I might be wrong. A tulpa is like a interdimensional like creature that like you can conjure, but it basically attaches to you and like sucks your life force. I think something like that. It's basically like this like ancient being that you can like manifest.
Yeah, this just says it's a concept, blah, 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 of an object or being that is created through spiritual or mental powers.
But they take a lot. Like, they drain you. You're meant to keep them alive via your own life force.
And then a Will-o'-the-Wisp, which...
Those are those little ghost bitches from Brave.
Oh, I never saw that.
Oh, God.
But I remember in How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? That one nun says, "A Will-o'-the-Wisp." She's calling Maria a Will-o'-the-Wisp. So she is calling her an atmospheric ghost light seen by travelers at night, especially over bogs, swamps, or marshes.
You know, every time I go and take a walk at my bog, I think toboggan. And I don't know what a toboggan is.
Interesting. It's so fun to look on, like, when you go on Wikipedia and it's like this thing that is like a mythical creature, but there's like a Renaissance painting of it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is what people thought it might look like.
It's like a woodcut etching. And
I'm like, oh, okay. So intricate. Anyways, so work. Fiona is just meeting all the grades. This says that the season finale featured Jack, her brother, becoming possessed by a hyperactive Scottish Will-o'-the-Wisp, also known as a spunky. The spunky told Fee the spunky told Fee she could save she could save her brother from his control by speaking his one true name, which was only 7 letters. She found the spirit's one true name, Bricriu, therefore saving her brother. Bricriu had offered to protect Fee from evil spirits who had battled her father. By the way, she has a dead dad. Her father, and also offered to give her contact with her late father in return for being allowed to possess her brother. She thought he was lying, therefore rejected his offer. He reappears in later episodes to keep her away from the other spirits, and people whose claims are a threat to her, depending on how one reads it. This may be seen as evidence he was telling the truth, but this is questionable at best, especially since in one episode he tried to prevent her from talking to a person who knew her father and wanted to give her information. Okay. So
we're getting a little supernatural here with there's some lore.
Right off the bat, there are no Disney Channel shows like this.
No, the closest we got was the Ghoul Squad, the ghost ghouls, the ghost guys.
The Scream Team?
What's that? That one.
Well, that was a movie. I was gonna say the weirdest shit we've gotten is like Gravity Falls, but that's like an animation.
That was also like Disney XD, like Disney adjacent.
No, it was a Disney Channel show.
It never aired on Disney Channel.
I believe it did.
No, it always aired on Disney XD.
Are you willing to put money on it?
Hell no, but I'm just saying.
Okay, great. Second season is darker than the first. Okay,
what the hell?
I don't know.
Did they kill someone? Was there ritual sacrifice on cam?
So the first season is shorter. The second season had 26 episodes. And the first one had 13. Picking up where last season left off, Molly and the band take time off tour to record an album. Fee and her friend Candy meet a medium who is proven to be a fraud.
A fraud.
Sure. Clue is accepted and goes off to college, so he's not in the show as much, and they introduce his brother Carrie. Okay. Fee and her gang face another round of legendary creatures, including vampires, werewolves, banshees, trolls, sirens, merfolk. This club has everything.
Has everything.
In a pivotal episode, Fee discovers that her father also investigated supernatural elements, and that this was exactly what led to his death.
Oh my god. This is Supernatural. This is the show Supernatural for kids.
Upon learning this, Fee feels betrayed by her mother, who has been covering up the truth about her father. Additionally, you know he was going to come back. Brickryu, the will-o'-the-wisp, possessed. Molly's possessed by him. We love a little spooky bitch who doesn't stop annoying us, you know?
He doesn't stop.
Fee uncovers that will-o'-the-wisps or other dark powers may have been involved in the incident surrounding her father's death, which police had assumed was an accident.
Police.
Brickryu tried to kill a former firefighter who had been present at her dad's car crash.
Oh my god.
And was aware that Fee's dad had been dead with no apparent cause before the car crashed. Ooh.
What? Oh my god. He didn't die via car crash. He died because something killed him inside of the car and then he crashed.
It's giving Spider-Man when he could have prevented his uncle's death. It
literally is giving Supernatural. This is literally what happened in Supernatural. This is Supernatural.
Did they steal?
I think it's called intellectual property borrowing. Intellectual property borrowing.
Following this episode, Fee has further contact with her father and has, as the answer to a troll's question, Faith, was revealed on her computer and a plethora of cell phones. Fee briefly time travels.
I'm sorry, a plethora of cell phones.
Fee briefly time travels to her childhood when her father was still alive in episode 13. The season ends with Fee discovering her father's twin sister received encoded messages. This is like a soap opera, but like not soapy. Received encoded messages from him in her sleep. Once decoded, the messages lead Fee to a rooftop where she is attacked by a 3-headed demon and saved by the spirit of her father. He left her with the message that the spirit world was angry with her and would try to stop her investigation into the paranormal. At long last, now that mystery around her father's death is solved, Fee is able to have a proper farewell with him. And then that's where they send her off. She's gone.
And bring in the new girl.
And the new girl, hi.
So if you really wanted to, and like if you fell in love with this girl, you could literally stop at the second season and you would be pretty much fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I know that the girl in the third season is a singer. I don't know.
No. I'm not here for her to start doing some karaoke.
Name. I don't know if she sings on the show. I would assume she does. Let me see. So this says that this new girl, Annie, becomes the new protagonist. And because of this, also Carrie, Brink's brother, is a regular now. So he's always showing up. But Annie becomes a protagonist, and there's a significant tonal shift in the series in which it becomes more lighthearted, contains more singing, employs a bright color scheme, and introduces a romantic subplot.
I quit. I'm stopping. Okay, this was probably going to be the one show from this early, like, on of registered shows. Like, this was going to be the one that I watch. This is because I almost didn't hit stop when the second episode came on. I said, let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Is that why you texted, oh, I'm ready?
Yeah, because I forgot.
Because you were on episode 9.
I'm gonna stop at the second season because no. I hate nothing more than when a show decides either this character is too smart, this character is too hot, This story is too scary, and they change it up. I stopped the second you said, "Oh, she's a singer." I said, "I knew it. I knew what the fuck was going on here, Mary. I knew what the hell. This little blonde bitch at the beginning, she's on the homepage of the Disney Plus show. I'm not here for it. Bring back my girls."
I wonder if the actress who played Fee had stayed on. I'm sure it would have been another like spooky season.
I wonder if no, part of me wants to say that like the three-headed demon was like too much for like a million moms.
Maybe.
And like they were like, change it.
They started a letter writing campaign. Mm-hmm. My child peed his pants watching your show.
He peed his pants. And what? Maybe don't make him watch it.
So in season 3, the main arc of the story is the mystery behind. Oh no.
What the hell? Wifey looks different now?
No. Wifey has suddenly died. No, because I believe this new girl is white, right?
So is the other one, I think.
No, but let me explain. Let me keep talking and you'll understand.
Like she looks like a white girl, like with blonde hair, yeah.
This says the main arc of the story is the mystery behind Annie's spirit animal.
No.
See, you needed to let me finish.
No.
A Black Panther who has protected her since she was a child. Annie insists that people exercise great respect when learning about Native American culture. When the mystery is unveiled, Annie finds out that when she saved a Native American man in the Amazon, his father returned the favor by shape-shifting into a panther and keeping an eye on Annie in order to help her out when she is in danger.
Wait, I have 2 questions here. Racism, 1. 2, is Fee like dead and now we have this new girl, Annie?
No, I was joking. She's not dead.
No, but why is her name Annie?
What do you mean?
The girl's name used to be Fee.
Yes, but they got a new actress. They didn't like replace her. It's a new character.
What happened to Fee?
I don't know. It doesn't say on here. I'm guessing it's just like she died. Maybe.
Where did Annie come from? Who is Annie and where did she come from?
I don't know.
Is she just did she just spawn herself? Is this like Buffy season 4 when they introduced the little bitch?
Season 5. I don't know.
That one? Is this what happens when you defeat a 3-headed demon in a tulpa? You get this little blonde demon?
Maybe.
This little blonde bitch?
Maybe
who thinks she has a spirit animal?
Listeners can tell us. I know Emily just said that she watched the whole thing a couple years ago.
Emily, I'm gonna need you to explain why this little white bitch thinks she has a spirit animal, and it's a Black Panther.
This says that the returning characters have closure as well, although Clue, which is Brink, was bad at core subjects.
No, Clue is that Data bitch from fucking, what's that movie? Tron.
I never saw it. It's a board game though too. He was bad at core subjects in high school. Clue.
No.
What do you mean, what?
Why did you yell at me?
Because why did you not get the joke? So he was bad at...
I thought Tron was a board game.
No, but maybe it could be.
It could be.
He was bad at core subjects in high school. He is good at philosophy and majors in it in college. He tours with the band during vacation times. Carrie, which is his brother that we haven't seen yet, follows his dream of becoming a guitar player. Jack, who lost his love of singing when his father died, regains a desire to sing with the band. I didn't know he sings. I know he plays guitar from this first episode. Annie expresses a desire for him. Are they a thing? They must be a thing.
Wait, so is Annie like a friend?
We just don't know yet.
Who the fuck is Annie?
But it says Annie expresses a desire for him to believe in the paranormal, and he slowly becomes more open-minded towards the paranormal. Oh, now that there's a hot girl, and it's not just your ass of a sister, you want to believe now, bitch?
Now that you have this girl that can sing and is a pop diva and changed the entire show and believes she's Native American.
I would be very... Oh, it says that Fiona guest stars in season 3.
What happened to Fiona?
So...
And who the fuck is Annie?
Oh, wait. Maybe it'll tell me here. Yeah, she left at the beginning of season 3 to live with her aunt and to try to live a normal life.
She said, I found my dad, I defeated a tulpa and a demon. I'm good.
Yeah, she didn't want that
rock
star life.
Then who is Annie?
And I will get
Who
there.
is she? Why is she here? And why is she trying to fuck her brother?
Wait, Eric Lively. Why do I know that name? Except, like, I know he's
Blake Lively.
Yeah, it's her brother. But wait, what was he in?
Isn't he like in... He was in like a bunch of like teen comedies.
He played Albert in American Pie. Is that what you're speaking of?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was in one teen comedy? What's his picture?
He has like teen comedy face.
Oh, you can see him?
Isn't he the guy from the first episode? Isn't he the brother?
No, this is... Eric Lively plays Carrie, the Brink's younger brother that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Brink's younger brother looks old as shit. He looks older than Brink in this picture.
No, Brink's younger brother isn't on the picture that you're looking at, I don't think.
On Disney Plus?
What? Who was there? Show me.
Let me show you. I'm sorry. Let me show you. Ready for this? Be real.
Because remember, there's 2 actors from Brink on this show.
Look.
Okay, I see.
Look, that one.
Yes.
That one.
Okay, so that is Blake Lively's brother, apparently.
Yes, and look how old he is compared to him. Look how old he looks.
Okay, you're right. Sorry. That's a different picture than what was on my Disney Plus.
Then who is this? And who is that?
The guy from... That guy was also in Brink, who plays Fiona's brother on this show. And he was also the brother in Miracle Lane 2, where he told Frankie Muniz, I don't care that you're in a wheelchair.
I'll kill you.
You're annoying.
Got it.
Anyways, this says that the only other series where they had to replace a lead actor during the show was... For Disney Channel, was...
Wait, shut up! Lizzie McGuire.
That's right, it was Sunny with a Chance when Demi Lovato left for rehab.
Well, they didn't really replace her, they kind of just changed the whole show.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, you know.
It's what it says on Wikipedia.
Well, Wikipedia's a fucking liar.
Okay. I guess there's some like...
Listen, no one donated the money when Wikipedia opened it, so now they're lying.
There's some like musicians that guest star in some episodes, including Bo Diddley. So that's something.
Don't know who that is, okay.
Anyways.
That's it.
And
Yo Gabba Gabba.
There was a book series of the show. They published novelizations of the first 5 episodes of the show.
Okay, I was going to say, and it better have been the Fiona ones, because if it's this little Amy bitch no one has yet told me where she came from.
Okay, I'll go back and look. I don't think it said.
You don't need to give me a look. I'll watch the 3rd season. I'll watch this shitty 3rd season.
Will you really?
I'll watch the first episode until I know where Amy
here we go.
came from.
It says family friend of the Phillips. She moves in with the Phillips after Fee leaves for her aunts to try to have a normal life. Fee gives Annie a ring that previously belonged to her father that serves as a gateway for Annie's adventure into the paranormal world. There is always a mysterious Black Panther around just as something weird is happening, which she later finds out is her spirit guide.
No, I'm going to say this. Why did this random family friend girl show up at the house and decide to live here? Get out!
I mean, we know why. It's because the actor left.
We know why, because they said Wakanda forever. We need a Black Panther girl.
But they probably could have come up with a better storyline.
It would have been cool if like her and her cousin like switched places. Like they're like, I'll live with your mom if you live with mine.
That's just the Parent Trap.
That would have been more believable.
The executive producers pitched an idea for a season 3 that would continue the heavy themes of the show. The episode, let's see. I was like, why are they talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender? But that's not what they're talking about. It says, if things had gone according to plan, instead of Avatar, like, which I guess is the name of an episode, there would have been Chrysalis. This episode would have been similar fee light adventure in which Carrie had an alcohol problem alongside playing host to a parasitic caterpillar. What is this? Feels like Mad Libs. At the same time, there would be a revisit from Rebecca from 109 where she was going to make contact with Molly through email, and Molly's backstory as an alcoholic would have been explored.
Who the hell is Molly?
The mom.
Were they really about to give alcoholism in Disney Channel? Were they about to really serve us with alcoholism?
They go on with like a lot of stuff.
Why is the mom suddenly an alcoholic?
That Will-o'-the-Wisp would have possessed Fiona. Molly's priest brother would have exorcised her.
Priest?
All of this is to say that Disney rejected all of this and they wanted a lighter season 3.
Work. So that's why they got this little blonde bitch.
Yeah. Imagine them like pitching this and then the Disney people are just like, I don't think so.
They said, that sounds interesting and all, but what about this? And they pull the curtain. It's this little blonde bitch, a Black Panther, and they go, she's Native American.
She's wearing like a Native American headdress.
Yeah.
So what's your history with the show? Had you heard of it? Seen it?
I didn't know it existed, but I am going to watch for 3 reasons. I love spooky shit.
Yes.
It has some like, actual historical background stuff in it, like factual stuff. So I believe that it could be accurate to lore of certain mythical creatures. I do love both these Brink boys. The mom reminds me of the woman from The Shining, and I like that.
She does look like Shelley Duvall, and she's also the mom in Double Teamed, which we know and we love.
Yes. I knew I loved her because I knew she yelled at the dad. And I'm gonna say this up front. I think this show started the trend of hot dad, a very attractive
because
big
you
dad.
thought that he was hot.
Because when he spoke, I said every part of my body vibrated in a way that only that low timbre could have made it happen.
Right. So this show, I know it existed, and like I probably saw when I was like 4 or 5 or maybe 6, probably saw like an episode, like a little bit of an episode, but not enough to say that I've really seen it. But I've always known that it existed.
Did you get scared? Did you get scared while watching?
I just like I don't even, maybe I fabricated this memory, but like it's one of those like vague memories of like watching a scene with like the tour bus and like a couple of these people on screen, and that's it. Like that's all I can remember, and that's why I say maybe I was like 4 or 5.
Okay, fabrication.
But that's all I remembered. And I knew it existed. I might have looked it up on YouTube, like high school, junior high or something, to be like, wasn't there this show that existed, or did I make that up? And then they put it on Disney Plus, which was shocking because like this is the oldest show that they've put on Disney Plus, because as we've talked about with Bug Juice, Famous Jet Jackson, and Flash Forward, none of those are on Disney Plus.
And from what I've learned, by this point in history, the way we kept record of like, shows and all this like content stuff would have been easily accessible in like, what is it called? Like archival?
Oh, it's in the vault.
I was going to say, so I don't know why Disney has not put it out. They have it. They have the footage. They have the footage in 4K resolution
they
HD.
They absolutely have it. And again, Jet Jackson is so weird to me because they aired that one on Disney or on Disney XD.
So they have to have it. They have to have
recently had their hands on it. Whereas like these other ones, I get it. Like, maybe they burned up in a fire. We don't know. The tapes.
But listen, if the YouTubers can get their hands on this, if there's a copy of it on someone's fucking,
it's because
Google Drive,
they have a tape of it like from when they recorded it on their VHS, and they're just uploading that. Okay, if we all band together, let's start a subreddit where we can get every episode of The Jersey. So like maybe I have episode 1 on tape, maybe you have episode 4. Somewhere in the universe, someone has episode 2 and episode 3 on the tape, and if we start like a subreddit, we could all just band together and get them all to Disney and say, hey, we did the work for you, we have all the tapes,
we have the receipts,
we have them, because it seems like maybe you lost them because you're not uploading them to your streaming service.
Listen, and then they're going to be like, but our bandwidth, we just don't have enough bandwidth. And I'm going to be like, oh, you don't have enough bandwidth,
I'll name 5 things they can take off of there right now.
The 2 of the 4 Thor movies. Could throw them away.
Honestly, yeah. Make a different streaming service for Marvel. And all the Marvel people are getting mad at me for saying that. It's just because if they left Disney Plus, it wouldn't impact me at all. And that's why I say that.
Listen, I don't care about half of those movies. I think half of them are bad.
Ooh. Anyways, so this show, it starts right off. I believe the other ones would do like a cold open, but this pilot episode starts right off with the theme song. Immediately, we're in the game.
This is some Kingdom Hearts shit, though, because it's like, inside the darkness, it's light. And I said, the door to Kingdom Hearts isn't darkness, it's light when you walk away. And that's how Kingdom Hearts ends.
And this theme song was sung by Mackenzie Phillips, who plays Molly. In the darkness is the light, or whatever they say.
There has to... Okay, wait. Tell me that there is not a song that says, in the darkness... Oh, no, I'm thinking of, there's a light over it. I'm thinking of that.
So this episode starts with Fiona talking about the Eastland disaster. She says, I know you've heard about the Chicago River incident. We all have. That's old news.
The Chicago River?
Yeah. Fire.
The Chicago fire.
But then this boat one happened on the Chicago River.
Yes, she goes, once there was an ugly boat. The boat was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what else would happened on the Chicago River? Do you know about the Dave Matthews Band incident on the Chicago River?
The shitting?
Yes.
The shitting?
Yes. And for those that don't know, it's that the band, I think it was just like one of the band members, because that band has so many fucking band members. They got a saxophonist, a harmonica guy, you know. I don't think it was Dave himself, but someone needed to empty the sewage.
The shitter.
Yeah, for the tour bus. And so they poured it. And so they poured it into they poured it onto the river.
They poured it over a bridge, and there was a poor boat.
Let me tell you exactly what happened. From the Dave Matthews Band Chicago River Incident Wikipedia page. On August 8th, 2004, a tour bus belonging to the Dave Matthews Band dumped an estimated 800 pounds of human waste from the bus's Blackwater tank through the Kinsey Street Bridge in Chicago. And so I want to just really explain this here. So they poured it off the bridge onto the river, thinking we're just going to throw it into the river for the fishes. But what
nothing's going to.
But what they didn't know what they didn't know was that a sightseeing tourist boat called Chicago's Little Lady was sailing
no. Not the little
in the
lady.
river right underneath where they were dumping it. So it got all over everyone.
Could you imagine? You went to Chicago, you saw the bean, then you're like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go do a little sightseeing tour on the river, right?
Mm-hmm.
See the buildings, the beautiful architecture. Immediate shit falling from the sky, so much shit, and then now you have the luxury of telling your friends, I may or may not have Dave Matthews fecal matter.
I have pink
on
eye.
my body.
So the bridge. This is also the fault of the architect because the bridge had those like grates where liquid can go through it.
Oh,
and
so they weren't even pouring it off the edge. They were pouring it through this grate.
They were pouring it through the bridge.
This is worse.
Which had the grate. And then because of that, it went whoosh. It went through the holes.
Wow.
So,
my condolences to anyone who got. What's that disease that you can get from shitting?
Pink eye?
Salmonella.
Pink eye. Salmonella.
No, what's that old disease that you could get because people would like shit and not wash their hands
Dysentery?
and like would make food? No.
Organ?
No. There was another one where people would like what's that tuberculosis lady?
Nicole Kidman.
That one.
She had tuberculosis in Moulin Rouge.
I guess, sure. We'll say tuberculosis. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah. Anyways, that's just what I was thinking about when she was talking about the Chicago River.
And that's what caused the Eastland disaster.
Was, yes.
Is the Dave Matthews shit.
The 800 pounds of fecal matter.
Killed 800 people.
Okay, but
each pound per person.
We see Fiona and her so weird webpage. Okay, HTML bitch. Someone can code.
She's a coder.
She has her own little webpage where there's like a message board and her fellow freaks can talk to her on there. And she's like, "Oh my god, I got a new message," but it's just her brother Jack.
Her fuck brother, yeah.
Playing a little joke, and we see her brother Jack, who we said plays Peter in Brink, and Brink himself, who is playing Clue.
A stoner.
Yes, as always. In everything he's in, he does a good stoner portrayal for sure.
Because he has that middle part hairdo that every like.
And he can do
either
the voice.
Like terrible white boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we see that those two are friends, and we're like, oh my gosh, like, are they at home? What's going on? And then we see that they're supposed to be on a tour bus.
I cannot believe, because what kind of tour bus has this ample amount of space?
No.
I've never been on a tour bus personally, but I'm pretty sure I've heard before that they sleep on stacked beds.
They do.
And that there is maybe a kitchen.
I said no tour bus has this much room. Every tour bus that I've seen.
She has her own bed.
Videos of. This was like a bedroom. Like what? No, absolutely not.
And then when we go to the brothers' room, it's also massive.
Well, because they're like, we're next door playing guitar, and it's like, what do you mean next door? There's no doors. You should be in bunks. This doesn't logically make any sense. I have been on a tour bus one time, and it's just like not this big. There's always
where do people shower?
There's usually a bathroom, and like if it's nice, usually, like I think some tour buses have showers, some don't in the bathroom. But there's
so,
like
where do people shower?
There's the kitchen. I said some has showers, some don't. Otherwise, you do it at the hotel.
Oh, the hotel.
So like there's always that kitchen area. Then there's those bunks, like you said, stacked up where they're like sardines in a can, just bunk to bunk. Your nose just a couple inches below someone's ass.
Like you could literally fart and ruin someone's night.
And then usually there's like the bathroom and then the back lounge, which is like bigger than maybe the upfront area, but not as big as this fucking room that she's in.
But not this. She has a queen size bed.
It makes no sense.
She has a queen size bed.
In this show about the supernatural, this is the thing that doesn't make any sense.
This is the most unbelievable thing.
So the mom is like, you guys need to get to sleep, blah, blah, blah. And so we see, okay, we're getting that this mom is a musician.
Yes.
And all these kids are with her. And I'm like, what? They don't go to school? And this show said, Sarah, we're going to get there. We're going to explain.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. We got you. Yeah. This mom goes, hey guys, and then I think it's like the next day when the mom goes like, hey guys, we're going to play at this old, like this really great old club down by the river. And it reminded me of that SNL sketch where he yells, down by the river.
Mm-hmm. So they arrive at the venue in like the next morning or day, and they're doing sound check. We meet Clue's parents.
Yes,
who are with them. So I'm assuming that they are family friends because like Clue's dad and mom work for Molly. They're like a roadie and probably like her manager or something.
No. So the way this works is the mom is either I think she's a tour manager, and then the dad is the homeschool teacher.
Mm-hmm. And a roadie.
Is he a roadie?
Yeah. Because that's why they have
teacher by day, roadie by night.
They have the conversation right here when like we see that he's the teacher. They're like trying to convince him like, you work so hard, like you're like doing the roadie stuff and you're teaching us, like just take a break. We don't need you to do school right now. Like that was their whole thing, was that he does so much. And then we have mom asking Jack, how is the family doing? Fiona, I worry about her because she's a little freak.
I worry about her because she's into ghosts and spirits. And maybe this was foreshadowing because she knew the dad died from ghosts and spirits.
Must be.
Wow.
Must be.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
because she's like, I'm worried about Fee like traveling so much at her age, and because her dad is dead. They slipped that in there, and we were like, oh.
Yeah, they said because dead dad.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Fee. What do you call that? Like just a music board recording?
A sound board?
A sound board.
A mixer?
Yeah.
A mixer?
She's like trying to get that ready, and there's the ghostly. Ooh.
There we get a ghostly wail from a ghost child,
yes.
And I said, Danny Phantom's in the house.
And the little peg.
The fader
is moving.
I know this part of music. I know this one.
Mm-hmm.
I know her.
And so it's like, ooh, spooky. And then the venue owner is like, yeah, we have ghosts here.
And Miss Thing goes fucking banana ape shit. And
she said, got a blast.
She said, Mom, I love you. I love this band, but I love ghosts more than I do you. Bye.
Coming out to your parents, Mom, I love ghosts.
Guys, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I'm in love
with ghosts.
With a guy, and they go, a guy, and obviously, like, you're a guy, right? Like, it's like you're like me. If I were to go, guys, I actually love this guy, and then they're like, ah, and then I say, ghost, guy, ghost. It's a ghost. And
then we have Fiona's like bothering the venue guy about the ghosts, and he's like, shut the fuck up. I mean, he was thinking it.
Verbatim.
And then she is asking about the Chicago Fire hauntings on her website. She said, hey, fellow freaks, anybody know about these? DM me.
This is Reddit. This is just her personal Reddit, I believe. Yeah. I don't understand how this website works because it's also a search engine.
I don't understand either. I was like, is this Wikipedia and Google and Reddit?
And my website.
And a Neopets Guild.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
So confusing, but I'll believe it.
And then she thinks she hears a ghost, but then it's just Jack, right? But then, she turns around and a little wet child,
ghost,
a small wet boy is standing there.
Sick. And she drops her soda on the ground, which she never picks up.
No, and it was an orange soda.
She's a menace to this venue.
Good. maybe want a soda real bad.
It was Fanta orange.
Yes. So she chases this little boy, and then she finds this room where the walls are wet, and she's like, whoa, what the hell? She literally says...
What, guys? I don't know what was that, but that was weird.
She says, that is so weird. And I said...
And the way I screamed... the way I screamed when she said that, I literally went, she said it!
Yeah, so they like probably showed this to Disney without it having been named yet, and they were
gold.
Like, we should name it So Weird. What else could they have called it?
Ghost Bus.
My Brother, My Will-O-the-Wisp, and Me.
Yeah, that one.
My friends, remember My Friends Tigger and Pooh?
Yeah, I love that show. It made me cry.
Yeah. That's interesting. It came on a little later in life for us, but I love that you said it made you cry.
I love Winnie the Pooh. Don't fuck with me.
No, I know. Do you remember the book? Wasn't it the Book of Pooh where it was like the puppets?
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, on Disney yeah, I love that. I would wake up every morning before I went to school and I would watch it.
I love
Again,
that.
Might have been a little bit too old for me.
Well,
but
no,
I don't care.
Well, that one I watched, but I just know My Friends Tigger and Pooh. That was like later, and then I remember the girl's name was Darby. And when I met Darby in college, I was like, "Did you know that this girl's name is Darby?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I know."
Yeah, I know her.
Okay. So then Fee tells her mom what she saw, and Jack starts chiming in, giving her a hard time.
She says, "Oh, did you?" So they mentioned how the Chicago fire was started by like this lady and her cow. I think that's a myth.
Perpetuated by the patriarchy because they want everything to be blamed on this woman
and cows. Yeah. Women
so
and cows.
We can eat them without feeling shame.
Wow. And I do.
Wow. I just noticed that you have the cobwebs still up. I love that.
You can see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Am I not supposed to see you?
You can see me.
You're like, I've been nude this whole time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just noticed. Are you going to take him down or no?
No.
No judgment, because you know I have this trick or treat sign that's been up literally since like 2017. 2018 maybe.
I like it. I think it's cute. I think it adds a little flair and pizzazz.
Okay, so then Fiona researches.
I was here trying not to pantomime because I was like, well, she's not looking.
I can see you.
Who am I going to theatricate to?
You wearing a ring?
It's my AirPod. One of them died.
Okay. You're just holding it as it's a ring?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you had made a ring out of like white clay or something. I don't know.
Just a ball. This is actually the book accurate Bella ring.
So Fiona researches and finds that the little boy was on the boat. She sees this picture and she's like, "That's that little bitch I saw in the hallway."
And this instantly becomes the ring. This becomes just the fucking ring.
Or The Shining.
Or The Shining.
When they show the old photograph at the end.
Mm-hmm. I think both. Because in The Ring, at least in, the scary movie version, Sadako, Miss Sadako, comes out of the TV, right? But the TV is also, there's water, and she's wet because she's in... Cindy, your TV is leaking! Yeah. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Honestly, one of the most iconic movie lines ever. Cindy, your TV is leaking. I'm about to whoop this bitch's ass.
And then her computer leaks. You're right. Her computer starts leaking and it flies across the room. And she says, I don't know what was that. She says it again. But that is so weird. She says it each time.
Anytime something weird happens.
This is so weird. Instead of like Raven Baxter's "Oh snap," it's just, this is so weird.
This is so weird. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna go on.
So Fiona tells Jack and Clue about the computer and everything, because at first she thought it was her brother, like, or no, she didn't think he was
pulling
hustling.
strings.
No, she was just like, you were talking shit, but like look at the shit that just happened. Like this is real.
Look at my computer. Why would I do that? Why would I throw my soda on my computer and then throw it against the wall?
You think I love attention? You think I love drama?
You think that's me?
So then they go and help her look for this little boy. Mostly Clue wants to. Jack is just like, whatever. Yeah. Clue said,
I love Clue.
A ghost?
A ghost. Yeah. And and then we get a close-up shot of like her clothes getting wet. And I just wrote down, she's pulling a Liam Neeson.
She's pissing. It was weird, but that's also a difficult, like, at first I was like, what is this shot? But then I was like, I guess this is the only way that they could really convey it. It was just a weird shot of
because there's no explanation and then just wet fabric.
Yeah, well, it's like a wide shot and she looks down at her arm where the wetness would be, and then they close up as it's getting wet, and it's like, we tried. We did what we could.
We really tried something.
The filmmakers tried. So yeah, that the wet arm is happening. The magnetic readings are off the charts. It's over 9,000. And then Jack is like shitting on her parade. He says, when you die, you're gone forever.
This brother is I was going to say see you next Tuesday, but he's such a bitch.
He really
like he has some trauma that he has to that he has to work through for sure.
This show said like we're gonna have conversations about the afterlife,
and I wasn't ready.
And if it's real,
frankly, I was a little not ready for that.
And then we have that part where they're like in the attic. And No, I don't know how the fuck they did it. But, okay, so there's that wall, right? And she's the ghost running through, and she's like, we have to get in that wall. And they go, well, why don't we go from underneath it? And I'm like, what the fuck? Because they come out through the floorboards. Mm-hmm. They come out literally and out through the floorboard. And
like
then, because Jack is the skeptic, the trunk moves and, like, blocks him out of it.
It almost decapitates him. Let's be real.
Love that.
That's when I knew the show was good.
And then everything is starting to like tip as if it's a sinking ship.
It's It's recreating the Lusopotamia.
Mm-hmm. And everything is falling. And then Fee sees the ghost boy and his ghost parents, and he's like dangling.
And he's falling. And this is when we get dee 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 dee. How does that song from Titanic go? The one where they're playing. How does it go?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's what I was trying to do. Okay,
so then, mind. As he falls, Fiona catches his coat.
She grabs his, and then she manifests it to the real world.
And she said, "What is this,
honey? And what is this?" Here's my thing. So, does she have the ability to reach through dimensions, right? Our world, the ghost world, whatever the Tulpa is in. Does she possess the ability to reach into, rifts within our dimension and pull out things that do not pertain to this reality, but she can somehow, I guess she does time travel.
And can she put things back? Like, could she time travel to
and leave
the Dave Matthews Band incident, take the shit, throw it back up,
and then make it land on the bus?
Yes.
Wow.
And why hasn't she done that yet?
Why didn't she do that? You're right.
But yeah, that is interesting. So what does her family think? Because she has this very real coat where she sees the name of the kid, Brian McGevely.
Whack
and she
name,
does research on him. So does the family all just think like this coat was up there and it just like she found it?
I think that's where their line of thought or their train of thought is going, because there's no way that they're going to be like, well, she ripped it out of another dimension, right? Like when everything got fucked up.
And Clue was like covered in debris. He was knocked out.
Yeah, but the debris from the room.
So that stuff was in there.
That stuff was in there.
So was the coat,
the way
was the coat just in there and it was flying around and then it fell to her?
No, because she later says, I think she says the boy fell into the river and lost his coat, and so they never knew his name because he never had something that identified him. So the ghost time travel dimensioned her
to give her this coat.
To give her the coat.
Okay.
This is wacky. This is some wacky shit.
This is just an ad for Burlington Coat Factory. Mm-hmm. And then we have Fee falling through the floorboards and
going, "Hi, Mom."
Yeah,
good luck on your
Clue
your
and
set.
Jack catching her.
Imagine if she fell down there and it's just her, the roadie dad, the manager mom, all doing lines of coke, like real rock stars.
Well, you know what it's like to fall through some floorboards. Didn't you fall?
Shut up! That was traumatic.
For the attic.
When I fell through the attic and landed ass first on our cactus, on our aloe vera. Listen, when oh my god, when that happened, the way reality seemed to stop and go faster at the same time was insane. Like, I just remember, like, here I am, colors, I'm sitting.
I just can't believe that's a real thing that happened. Like, that's some TV I'm so lucky shit, that just like this show.
The fact that I didn't get hurt and I landed ass first on her aloe vera plant.
Yeah. I thought you would have broken your ass for sure.
No ass broken ass here.
Cast. You would have been that guy on SpongeBob. The worm eats his ass. Oh.
He bit my ass.
Okay, so then later we see the family at the cemetery around the parents' grave, and she's like you said, like, they didn't know his name, but I found it, and so now they're gonna move his grave.
The historical
here.
People are gonna
Mm-hmm. And then Jack later says that his sister, he's like, hey, you're okay. And then he says, I think about our dead dad too.
And I go, I don't think she ever asked if you did or did not.
And then as she is walking away from the grave, we see the ghost family just there. Just
going, thank you.
Just vibing.
Thank you.
So that was the pilot.
Remember that time that we were vibing at that cemetery and we got kicked out?
Yeah, I always think about that. Like,
and that girl was sunbathing next to a gravesite.
She was literally reading and sunbathing, and I'm like, how are we being disrespectful? But she's just like literally vibing here.
Why can't I take pics in this? Is it illegal? Okay, people, if you know this answer to this question, is it illegal for us to go into a gravesite, a cemetery, and take pictures?
It can't be. Why would it be illegal? I think they just didn't want us there. Is it illegal? Spelled illegal wrong. To take pictures. I think.
Or is it because it's Hollywood and like they're like?
I think it's because like we didn't have I think it's like because we didn't have a filming permit.
You have to have those for taking pictures?
This says cemeteries, both public and privately owned, often prohibit or require special permission before one can take photos on the premise.
Well, fuck, I didn't know that.
And that won't stop me because I don't know how to read.
Bobby, if those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
Is it rude to take pictures in a cemetery? This is on Quora.com. I would say depending on the context of the photo. And that's why we love Hollywood Forever Cemetery. They don't give a shit if you take photos.
They said take as many fucking pics as you want.
They literally screen movies there.
And that could be the argument. It's like, okay, so I'm just taking some pictures of these really beautiful. I am celebrating the artwork of the tombstone.
Yeah, what if my family member is buried there? They didn't even ask us.
My family member, Prince. He's not dead yet, right?
Yes, he is. But at the one we were at, which wasn't Hollywood Forever.
It was the Buffy one.
It was one where they used to film Buffy at sometimes. They didn't even ask us like, oh, do you have
a relative?
Are you like visiting?
And then the guy drove up on the graves. Remember, he was driving on literally the corpse of people. The rotting, dusty ass corpses of people he was driving on top.
Yeah, fuck those cemetery cops. It's not like we were We had shovels and we were grave digging. It's not like we brought props and we're like...
We might as well have been grave digging.
We
Shit, I would have been...
We didn't have props. We weren't like, now let's do a silly one and did like silly photos.
We're dressed up as skeletons going...
Anyways, yeah. Okay, so that was the pilot of So Weird. And it really was so weird.
It was so weird. It was so weird, guys. Weird. It was so
that
weird.
was so weird. If you want us to review a specific episode of the show for the next bonus one, let us know. I know Emily said there's an episode where they all turn into fruits. I don't know if she meant gay people or literal fruits, but there's that, which sounds interesting. Or if any of you know anything about this will-o'-the-wisp nonsense, just let us know, because that'll be next time.
Give me your best supernatural. Like, what is... No, not your supernatural. What is the one supernatural thing that you're, like, really into? Like, it can be Mothman. It can be I fuck Sasquatch, right? It can be my grandma was the Jersey Devil. Whatever. Just tell me, what is your spookapalooza of choice?
Okay. So yes,
okay.
Stay tuned to the Patreon. If you are in the $15 tier, our Shrimpy Hive, you'll get that second bonus episode later. And if you're only on the $10 one and you're like, ooh, I want to hear them talk about another episode later this month, then join that Shrimpy Hive. It's just $5 more and you'll get us in your ear holes once more on the Patreon feed.
Again.
So other than that, we'll see you on our regular feed for some holiday movies that don't involve exorcisms or tulpas or whatever these things are.
I wish it did. I wish it fucking did, Mary.
I haven't seen the new Lindsay Lohan holiday movie, but I'm hoping there's a banshee in it.
The amount of banshees, you will be surprised.
Love. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.